Hello and welcome again to Work Like a Prostitute. Here is where we do something about it. My name is Jacqueline Lafayette and I'm the author of the book series When Sexual Harassment Feels Like Prostitution. Today's segment is dedicated to no stress outlet for the sexually harassed victims. We have attended our EAP counseling sessions, spoken with someone in human resources. We have confided in friends and family. And still the stress mounts for the sexually harassed victim, either male or female. After 10 years of dealing with it myself, to say that I stopped and wrote a book to protect my life, protect my standard of living, pretty much expresses how critical it was for me, because I just could not afford being placed in that situation of just being the boss's friendly pet. And for several years, it just wasn't working out because I was not receptive to that kind of interaction. And unfortunately, just because you're not receptive to it doesn't mean that the other person stops. There's just another approach on another day, a different way. So, this evening, I wanted to express going into the office and being dressed professionally. Not everyone that walks in the door is dressed the stigma of sleazy. I didn't wear a jacket every day, but I'm a quite reserved kind of individual. I didn't necessarily wear my underwear on the outside of my clothes either. I was pretty well covered, and for a long time I stopped wearing makeup to work because I didn't want the attention. So I thought, just get up, comb your hair, and get to the office. So there would be a deterrent if I just looked like a zombie. And that necessarily wasn't the case, because if someone's going to speak to you, they're going to speak to you. So, when that happens in the office, and you're made to feel like, your underwear could be on the outside of your clothes, that's very rude. I didn't like being disrobed or handled inappropriately. Men appreciate the figures of women. Women appreciate the pecs and build of men. There will always be that type of, attraction, but we can just be mindful of how the other person feels. Even though someone can express themselves more freely when it comes to how they feel, others of us will not like that. And especially we don't want that kind of interactions going on within the office. I know I didn't want that. So, and that's why I'm doing this video series, so that it will help make others aware and let the victims know that they're not alone. And for me to be sitting here doing a video series, I am coming out of my comfort zone. It has taken some point to get to, all right, I think I'll just do a video series. I know it'll be quite helpful for the victims as well as for myself, because I want to see a change. I mean, there are teenagers that go through exactly the same thing as we do as adults, and it's really not fair that teenagers have to deal with, fighting off their boss that's coming on to them. So I hope that you find these series to be helpful. Oh, one second. Let me come out of this jacket. Just get a little more comfortable. This is what happens in the workplace. You go to work, you're dressed, someone comes by, and makes you feel like your underwear is on the outside of your clothes. And that was never the case with me. So, like I said, I'm totally coming out of my comfort zone to do these video segments. And I want people to understand there just needs to be a change for what goes on in the workplace. People that are more aggressive need to understand that we all do not appreciate feeling like this at work. Thank you for coming by again and visiting Work Like a Prostitute. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.